In religiosity, though, once an act is framed as sacred, questioning it becomes socially and theologically difficult, abominable. Yet, these same traditions acknowledge that suffering is not an aberration but a structural feature of existence. Children suffer under prayer. Children suffer under scripture. They suffer under moral formation. They are born into wars, into famine, into abuse, into diseases, into systemic injustices. Many die as their own communities plead for divine protection. This is not a marginal theological puzzle, because philosophically, Augustine describes humanity as a massa apostate, a mass of sin, in which suffering is intrinsic. Aquinas hops on the argument by arguing that God permits natural evil as part of the order of the universe. Moltmann insists that God suffers with creation, but divine solidarity does not eliminate the suffering of the innocent. Liberation theologists such as Gutierrez go further to locate God among the oppressed, which means countless children are born directly into the very conditions theology identifies as unjust. So if suffering is structurally embedded in existence, and even God does not even prevent it at all, then the ethical stakes of imposing existence on a non-consenting being becomes even sharper. On what grounds does a human agent claim the authority to create another being who must endure conditions they cannot refuse? Philosophical frameworks reinforce this tension because antinatalist arguments hold that coming into existence is always harmful because suffering is guaranteed, whilst pleasure is contingent. Banneker's asymmetry principle highlights that the absence of suffering is good even if no one experiences it, whilst the absence of pleasure is not bad unless someone is deprived of it. Existentialists such as Camus and Sartre emphasizes that existence is marked by absurdity, by contingency, and unavoidable pain. Camus' call to revolt presumes a consciousness already present, a luxury the unborn do not possess.